So this is my review of the week. A very small, tiny mini book called Lead with Levity. At an interaction session in the US, I happened to meet Karyn, and we swapped our books. It's a very small book, and that is what I'm going to be reviewing, Lead with Levity, Strategic Humor for Leaders. That is also her talk topic, her consulting topic, and so she has written a book about it. This is the book cover, Abraham Lincoln with a nose and a funky bow tie. My rating for the book is 4 on 5, and I will tell you why. Right, the key lessons that I learned: humor works when you plan and practice, and you will have to plan and practice to incorporate humor in daily life. The minute there is a joke that clicks, it positively charges up the atmosphere. And my learning from it is, can I make it a key point of differentiation? Some are genuinely funny when they have incorporated it, but some will need to try. I belong to the trying part. So why not look at a point of differentiation when we are looking into it? What I really liked about it, very, very short chapters. It's a very short book. So short chapters, clear advice, lots of references in terms of advertisements or small stories, and something that Karyn has shared very, very beautifully. What I did not like, despite being a small book, I thought I could finish it, but it was a slow start for me. The first 7 to 10 chapters took a while for me to get through, and I kept the book aside for a while. Despite being a short book, it was always there on my bedside, wanting to read 2-3 chapters. I did not, until one of the days I picked it up, and it really picked speed towards the middle. And a very beautifully written book, necessary for all the leaders. And that is only reason why I have not given it a 5 on 5 in total. And I'm going to read some of the chapters: humor to increase resilience, how to manipulate the environment using humor, how to walk the talk, and a lot of humor resources leading back to her website and other websites. This is my rating grid on the Divakar Grid. Clarity of thought, 5 on 5. The connect is 4. I'm going to be requesting Karyn, because I have met her, in the next edition. This book really needs a good hardbound cover to be glamorized up a little bit, but also to see if she could reshuffle some of the chapters to get the really meaty parts right up front. My feedback, it's up to her. Outcome is 4. It just make me think, and I wrote down a few points in terms of what I would need to do, including writing some sketches for a marketing stand-up comedy act, hopefully sometime next year. Research 3.5, no major outside research. It's more from live from her observations and some episodes. Writing style is fluid. Author credibility is 5. I met her, I heard her, and then I approached and got her book, which she has signed for me. Title of the book, 4 on 5, Lead with Levity. Not too many people in India will be familiar with the term levity, but the subtitle, Strategic Humor for Leaders, definitely works. The book cover, I'm giving it a 2 on 5. I am not able to make too much of levity from a pink-nosed Abraham Lincoln, probably cultural, but this is my rating. The author website resources, I didn't check. I knew her, I met her. And then later on, today, early morning, I checked a couple of her referenced websites. The key points for me: funny means money. When you are funny and it gets through, the probability of you closing deals, closing interactions is a lot higher. Humor helps in negotiations. There's a very beautiful example that she gives. When a negotiation was going on, she's a speaker, and the other person on the line said, okay, tell me how much it is. You know, we don't have too much of a budget. Tell me, what is your price? And she immediately quips back saying, take a seat first, and then I will tell you. So he starts laughing and she starts laughing, which is also leading into the next lesson, which is planned spontaneity. Winston Churchill used to say that most of his impromptu speeches were written well in advance. So that is the same case with the planned spontaneity, that You plan for things, when it happens, it seems spontaneous. Humor has cultural implications, so we will need to be aware of it. What works in the South may not work in the North, and vice versa, and across cultures. But the biggest lesson for me is manipulate your mindset, which is when you are stuck. And the example the author quotes is when you're stuck in a traffic jam and it seems inevitable that you're going to escape in the next 1 or 2 hours, exaggerate it, create humor out of it, even if you are the only person in the car. You will have to manipulate your mindset to see humor, to seek out humor, even in the most difficult tasks. It makes you less anxious, perhaps laughing aloud inside the car. I've done it quite a few times. So my key lesson is manipulate your mindset. And that is my review of the book, Lead with Levity by Karyn Buxman, 4 on 5 for our bookies.